Have you ever wondered what makes a day special? Is it your birthday, or maybe a fun holiday? What if I told you that every single day of the year is packed with amazing secrets and incredible stories just waiting to be discovered? It's true. A normal day like May 23rd might seem just like any other Tuesday or Saturday, but if you look a little closer, you can find a whole world of adventure. It's kind of like being a detective, but instead of solving mysteries in a book, you are solving the mysteries of history. Let's put on our explorer hats and get ready to investigate a very special date. Our journey begins with the date May 23rd. This day is like a treasure chest filled with amazing tales from all around the world and from long, long ago. On this day, brave explorers have set sail, brilliant artists have created masterpieces, and scientists have made discoveries that changed everything. Imagine all the things that have happened on this exact date, but in different years. It's a bit like a time-traveling party where everyone shares the same calendar day. From famous outlaws to the birth of brand new countries, May 23rd is bursting with excitement, and we are going to unpack some of its most amazing secrets together. So what kind of cool things have happened on this day? Well, for starters, it's a day that has seen both heroes and villains make their mark on the world. It's a day when big decisions were made that still affect us today. It's also a day for celebrating. In some parts of the world, May 23rd is a day for parties and parades. In other places, it is a quiet day to remember important events. Each story adds another layer to the amazing history of this one single day. Are you ready to see what we can find? Let's dive in and start our amazing adventure through time. Think about it like this. Every day is a collection of birthdays, anniversaries, and incredible moments. For someone, somewhere, May 23rd is the most important day of the year. It could be the day they learned to ride a bike, or the day a famous inventor finally got their brilliant machine to work. The world is a giant storybook, and every day is a new page filled with tales of courage, creativity, and sometimes, just plain silliness. We are about to turn the page to May 23rd and read some of its most fascinating stories. Let's go. Let's travel way back in time to the year 1701. On May 23rd, a very famous pirate, Captain William Kidd, was captured in London. Captain Kidd was known for sailing the high seas and was rumored to have hidden a massive treasure somewhere. Imagine barrels overflowing with gold coins and sparkling jewels. For hundreds of years, people have been searching for his lost treasure, inspired by stories and maps. His capture on this day was a huge event that ended his pirate adventures, but it started a treasure hunt that people still talk about today. It shows how one day can be the end of one story and the beginning of another. Now let's jump forward in time, but stick with the theme of famous people. On May 23, 1844, a man named Bab declared a new faith in Persia, which is now called Iran. This was a very brave thing to do, and it was the beginning of the Baha'i faith, a religion that many people follow today all around the world. It reminds us that May 23rd isn't just about pirates and treasure, it's also a day of important spiritual beginnings. On this same day, but many years later, another big announcement was made. This one used a special code made of dots and dashes. Have you ever heard of Morse code? It's a way of sending messages using electrical signals. On May 23, 1844, the inventor, Samuel Morse, sent the very first official telegraph message. From Washington, D.C. to Baltimore, he tapped out the words, "What hath God wrought?" This was a huge moment in history. For the first time, people could send messages over long distances almost instantly. It was like the invention of the very first text message. This one event on May 23rd changed how we all communicate forever and paved the way for telephones and the internet. From pirates to inventors, May 23rd is clearly a day for big characters. It's also a special day for writers and storytellers. For example, the famous American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson was born on this day in 1803. He wrote beautiful poems and essays about nature and thinking for yourself. His words have inspired people for generations to look at the world in a new way. It seems May 23rd is a day that encourages big ideas, whether they are buried with pirate treasure, sent across a wire, or written down in a book of poetry for everyone to enjoy. May 23rd seems to be a day when people aren't afraid to try something new and exciting. Let's zoom over to the world of art. On this day in 1937, the famous Spanish artist Pablo Picasso began painting his huge and very important masterpiece, Guernica. This giant black and white painting showed the sadness and chaos of war. Picasso worked with so much energy and passion to get his ideas onto the canvas. By starting this incredible piece of art on May 23rd, he created something that would make people think and feel deeply for many, many years. It's a great example of how art can tell a powerful story without using any words at all. This day is also about making big, bold moves that can change a country. On May 23, 1949, a new country was officially formed in Europe. The western part of Germany became the Federal Republic of Germany, also known as West Germany. This was a huge step for the people there, giving them a new government and a new beginning after a very difficult time during World War II. It was a day of hope and a promise for a peaceful future. It shows that May 23rd can be a birthday, not just for a person, but for an entire nation, celebrated by millions of people. Now let's blast off into the world of science and exploration. On May 23, 1969, the Apollo 10 mission was happening high above the Earth. The astronauts were getting very close to the moon. They flew their lunar module, which they nicknamed Snoopy, to just 9 miles above the moon's surface. They were practicing for the first moon landing, which would happen just a few months later. Imagine being one of those astronauts, looking down at the moon, closer than any human had ever been before. This daring dress rehearsal on May 23rd was a critical step in humanity's journey to the stars. From art to nations to outer space, May 23rd is clearly a day for brave choices. But sometimes, the events are just plain fun. On this day in 1995, the programming language called Java was first introduced. This might sound a bit technical, but Java is like a magic ingredient that helps make many of your favorite computer games, apps, and websites work. The creation of Java on this day has had a huge impact on the technology we use every single day. So, the next time you play a game on a computer or a phone, you can remember that its journey may have started on a May 23rd. So how do people remember all these different things that happened on May 23rd? Well, it happens in lots of different ways. In Germany, the day is known as Grundgesetz, or Basic Law Day, and it's a time to remember the founding of their modern democracy. It's a day for thinking about freedom and rights. Meanwhile, in Jamaica, May 23rd is celebrated as Labor Day. It's a public holiday where people get together to volunteer in their communities, fixing up schools, parks, and other public spaces. It's a day of working together to make the country a better place for everyone. It's a wonderful way to celebrate. People also remember this day in fun and creative ways. For example, May 23rd is celebrated by some as World Turtle Day. This is a special day to celebrate and protect turtles and tortoises. People learn about how to keep the oceans clean for sea turtles and how to protect turtle habitats on land. It's a great reminder that every day can be an opportunity to care for our planet and its amazing animals. So, on May 23rd, you could draw a picture of a turtle or learn a cool fact about them to celebrate this special occasion and help our shelled friends. The stories of May 23rd show us that history isn't just about dates in a textbook. It's a collection of amazing, funny, and important moments that all happen to share the same spot on the calendar. From the capture of a pirate to the first Morse code message, and from the creation of a country to the flight of a lunar module, this one day is filled with incredible tales. It proves that there are no ordinary days, only days whose secrets we haven't discovered yet. Every date has its own unique personality and its own collection of stories to tell us. Now it's your turn to be a history detective. The next time you look at a calendar, pick a day, any day at all. Ask yourself, what amazing things might have happened on this day? Who was born? What was invented? What funny events took place? You can ask your family, look in a book, or search online with a grown-up. You will be amazed at what you find. Every single day is a treasure chest of stories, and you have the key to unlock it. What secrets will you discover today?